Whew, oh, perfect timing. What's going on, Rhode Island? How you doing today? How's the mic sounding? In fact, I want to go take a little walk really quick. Man, you've been gone a little bit, Rhode Island, but you've missed green herons. You missed the mink. I saw a muskrat. I'm gonna walk away because I think I have to sneeze again, but I will be back momentarily. I'm debating taking a walk to the Vernal pool over there. I was thinking about it the other day. Well, it may have been yesterday, maybe the day before, but you can kind of get it from this angle, but generally speaking, I don't get to see the sun from across the river, I guess if it's part of the Clinton River. But my point is, so I get a little bit of it here, but it's a very nice view from that pool, and that pool is only there based on the weather. So I may go try and do that before it dries up, because it will be drying up here in a few days. In fact, I want to check the weather because it's supposed to be raining a little bit. Yeah, let's go take that walk. Let's go see what that pool looks like. I have my phone in my pocket to check comments, but when I'm walking like this, I don't have the ability to read anything. I got my GoPro in this hand and my buddy in the other. Stop, I have an itch in my nose. There we go. we'll take a walk under the assumption you'll still be there, because again, I can't read the comments, so if you said bye or something, I don't know that, so I may be talking to myself like a crazy person, but let's go see. Not that this camera will be the best for it, but maybe go see if the turtles are out in the sun. I don't see any, but let me know how this wind sounds. I'm trying something with the microphone covers, but you can actually kind of see it. I apologize if it's not the best, because again, I know the GoPro doesn't zoom in and I have it on wide angle, but kind of on the shore right there, how you can see it, it's got the sunlight going till the sun goes down. So especially when it gets warmer, they'll be out there sunning themselves. And then I realized this on my approach. We were talking about how turtles actually have very good eyesight, and how, you know, I marvel at that. But from there, you can actually see most of the approaches from here. I noticed that, so as I'm walking, my head would be accessible, but I would barely be able to see the bank of there. So I just think that's kind of neat that they choose that like they do. I specifically asked because when it was windy too, I'm sorry, when I asked about the wind, the wind was picking up a little bit. It's not exceptionally windy or anything, but at that moment it was. And I apologize, I have a sneeze coming, it sounds like, which stinks. And I wish the kids were here. There's a bunch of other people playing outside today. Oh, I saw a fish dart away. Again, the GoPro is awful for that kind of viewing. It was a large minnow, basically. Oh well. See if the pool is even still there. Oh, barely. Barely. Go check that out in 1 second. Oh, I forgot to check. There are these birds flying around, and I forget if they're, I'll describe them, you may know, and I just get them confused. They just literally flew almost right at me, which is what I love about them. They're so bold. I don't remember if they're swifts or swallows, but they have such a beautiful velvety but reflective blue top, and on their underside they're like an orangish red with a white, and I love them. They're Sharon and I were talking about that the other day. And I specifically like along the river there. They'll fly along the river and just skim the entire way, having a bunch of fun. I'm gonna hold it here, see if they'll come back and do a flyby where I can get them on camera. But what bothers me is that it's one of those things where I keep saying I'll check it when I go home and forget doing editing, checking other stuff, whatever it is. I'm gonna be honest, Rhode Island, I don't know what a gray catbird is. This is one of those things. Now it's another one of those things where I'm gonna go home and try to check eventually if I remember. Man, I love those guys. They're so awesome. Let's go check out that pool though. They're very bat-like in the way they fly, in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but as I watch them, that's not a deer, is it? Oh my gosh, yeah, there are two deer. I hope you can, oh, you can't see that, I'll bet. On the hill to the right of the sun. I don't want to move because I don't want the... I'm going to pull up my phone. Let me know if you can see those deer. My screen, again, I have the brightness incredibly low to save battery, so I can only see the general direction that I'm filming. And they just went somewhere. As soon as I looked down to my phone, they took off, so who knows. I'll leave them be for a moment. I have my phone away again. So if you're replaying, I apologize. I don't see it immediately. What I think I'm going to do is place my GoPro down right about here. Oh man, I missed the sun reflecting. Dang nabbit. Can I get it here at all? No. Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow.